Hi. Hi, B. Let me lower the video, actually. I have plenty. Hi. We are gonna go through a lot of his vignettes today, which are the side stories, and I'm very excited for it. The downside is I have to log in to my account on Twisted, so give me a second. Crowley, why are you in my ear? Ah! Hi, Glitter! I'm suffering. Ugh. Alright, I guess that means I need to actually, like, stop the rave music from Ignahide. I do need to lower this volume for my sanity on my side. No. Data transfer ID. I ain't gonna tell you guys what my ID is because I want to keep my cards. And I'm not letting you guys steal them. Did I just get a notification from Obey Me? I don't want... Okay. Thanks, Memon. I'm not coming back for a while. I'm still a little mad. Okay, I think I can... Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba! We're having our own Oshikatsu. Do I have the ability to... Oh! No! Bring down the chat box. Please. Oh my god, help me. No! Stop that. Okay, I'm moving that out of the way. Because that is in the, like, the, oh my god, this is hell. I can't stream without Glitter having her founder badge. It's illegal. Thus I prime sub. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Oh my god. You can't, okay, y'all can't see what I'm doing. Let me show you, because I'm trying to do like this cool thing where I'm on the other screen trying to fix this. Look at this. Look at what I'm dealing with right now. I'm trying to move the chat box so I can is it because it's locked? Oh. It's fine. I don't do this to me. I had this perfect too. I had to mess it up. Oh. Godspeed, my friends. Godspeed. That's not what I wanted to change. Alright, I think we're good. I got my birthday hat on for the birthday boy. Got the cupcake. I already logged in today, so we're not gonna get the birthday message. But I did make it my home screen. This card still baffles me. I know it's no longer like, oh, like a surprise that he's a Savannah Claus student, but it surprises me. Let me get you in. Thank you. I was gonna... Hi, Chris. I'm changing out from Savannah Claw Rook to a proper birthday attire. I think, okay, I like the Blooming Rose one better. Compared to this outfit, truly my favorite outfit is the varsity jackets. Truly, he looks the cutest in that, but like, my boy just, he needs a hat. My boy needs a hat. He looks naked without a hat. Blorbo-in-law. Yeah, this is everyone's Blorbo-in-law. I realize now, because we're gonna go through the vignettes, I'm gonna have to speak a lot of French, and I don't know French. I don't know her. Anyway. I think it'd be fitting if we went to... God, I have all... These are all the ones I have unlocked, except for the marriage one. Like where they're going to the wedding. That's not the same. B. That's not the same. Are you... How small... First off, why is chat that tiny? Third off, why are you guys so small? Hello? What is... How... That's gonna block, like, everything. Okay. I guess we're not gonna have chat. I don't think Rook can even speak French. According to Matthew frickin' Mercer, he can speak French. Okay, I'm just gonna do the jacket. This is gonna be so hard for me to speak. Oh no, why did I do this? Why did I do a talking? Why is this stream about talking? I cannot speak. Oh, thank God he speaks. I don't have to do it. Though now I feel like I should. He's making it for aesthetics. Glitter, do you want to do this part for me instead? Because, like, if you're volunteering... Alright, I'm gonna let him finish this thought, and then— oh my god! Jump scare alert, hi. I keep going to try to do the voice lines, and I keep pausing because I'm like, all right, hold on. Let's do a hearsay in the chat here. Should I read these lines? Because I will let them talk because they're voice acted, but some of them aren't. Some of the vignettes are not voice acted. I'm gonna wait for people to respond. Because apparently we have 3 people here, so we can get a good vote. It won't be 2 against 1. Wait, no, it will be 2 against 1. I should probably bring up, like, chat properly. You should read it. Okay. One yes, 1 no. Okay, for glitter's sake. For glitter's sake, I'll read it. Ah, this one depicts the Ferris Queen's huntsman receiving his instructions from her. You can really see... You can really see the tension in his face. The artist managed to capture so much detail. Oh my god! How do you say that? Bulletin! What a fantastic thing to focus on. The faint light beam of the light pouring into the dark room further highlights his expression. I feel like he only knows how to say beauty in French. Just looking at this painting makes me feel as if I've been chilled by a freezing winter wind. But this painting is depicting a winter scene, Rook cunt. Ortho being the first and last name. He doesn't do that to Silver, and I find it very funny because he doesn't know what Silver's last name is. I know that very well. I was speaking figuratively about how well his predicament has been conveyed. I suppose anyone would be nervous in front of the Ferris Queen, though if I'm not being honest, his attire seems too informal to stand before her. Okay, it's not on skip. I had to make sure because I'm not gonna be reading these that fast. I'm sure it's so he could proceed straight to his duties, but you know, but you can tell when. Oh my god. It's giving 2 hours of me struggling. But you can tell he's done what he can. Oh my god. Why is that the tongue twister? But you can tell he's done what he can do. That is... Is that English? Because my brain wants to go, but you can tell what... hold on. My brain's trying to go, but you can tell he's done what he can do to make himself look presentable. That's not English. That's not English. I'm going to be driven insane by Rookon already. Oh my god. It... Presentable? Now that you mention it, he does look like he's seen to his hair. This could be a crash out stream. Also, I never noticed, but there's a Sorcerer's Mickey hat right here. And there's a hidden Mickey over here. Beautiful. Oui, and look, though he works mainly out of Rook! Oui, and look, though he works mainly out of doors, his clothes are completely unstained. Can you just say he works outdoors? Can you? It's not grammar, but it's English. I think this proves that he literally does speak French, because like the grammar. But then again, I'm not good at grammar, and I speak English properly. But what stands out to me the most are his bangs. See how they're cut short just to stop above his brow? Oh my god, I don't know. I know one person in my life who speaks French, and they probably don't speak French anymore. That's to keep his hair out of his field of vision. He wouldn't want to lose sight of his prey in his line of work. That makes sense. It's very a logical haircut for a huntsman. Nothing gets past you, Rook. Ortho's lines does seem a lot easier to speak. And I think that's because he is speaking proper English. The length of my bangs is something I pay close attention to as well, you see. Previously, I thought I just needed to keep them short. I'm just gonna auto-correct it in my brain. I mean, you could just say, hey, this guy speaks French. Can you confirm he's speaking correct French? So when they grow out, I trim them and only them with a knife. What if I... Oh, you would... Okay. The rest of my hair was like an untended garden for years and years. That's why Phil had you cut everything off, isn't it? It's clear, don't worry. Just bring them the image of the text box and then you'll be fine. I can hardly imagine that looking at you now, Rook Hunt. Oh, he cut it! I thought Phil had him cut it. Okay. That's news. The moment I became a Palmaforce student, I cut the whole tangled mess away. My vision became unobstructed naturally. Obstructed naturally, but I also no longer had to worry about fallen leaves or twigs getting caught in my hair. What are you, Rapunzel? Even my hair isn't that bad, and I barely take care of it. I'm sure the Queen's huntsman had the same realization that minding his appearance would only help him in his work. Okay. I'll send it to my sibling then, because my sibling speaks French. Well, used to. They took French in high school. So, like, I took Spanish, which doesn't help me at all, because I kind of failed Spanish. But I could probably ask them. I don't know. Maybe. When I took upon myself to take care of my own hair, I once again came to appreciate how wise the huntsman must have been. This was the haircut I ultimately settled on in order to maximize my own abilities.
顔の形に合わせて髪型を選んだんだと思ってたよ。
Wow, it fits your face shape so well. I always assumed that's why you picked it.
ありがとう。似合っていると言ってもらえて光栄だ。
I'm honored you think it suits me so.
とはいえ、改善点はまだまだある。
Man, if I have to talk like Bill's lines, this is gonna be a mess. But I still have room for improvement. I can... wait. I could stand to look after my appearance better than I do at the present. I have to actually read this before speaking, apparently. To get the most out of my own... Yeah, to get the most out of my own field of work and the outcome of my hunts. That was on me. That one was on me. Maybe I could text my sibling and be like, hey, come to chat. What trend? What is Pinky talking about? Okay, maybe I'll just leave that alone because I have no idea what Pinky's talking about. I don't know that I started a trend, but apparently I ended a trend. Oh, counting? Okay. I mean...
Oh, Lara. ここに描かれているのは茨の魔女の部下たちだね。
What scene is that from? Is that from Sleeping Beauty? Oh la la, what do we have here? Some Thorn Fairies underlings?
全体的に暗いトーンで恐ろしげな緑の炎が彼らを照らしているのに愉快な気分にさせられる作品だ。
It's rather dark in tone, and they're only lit only by... Wait. I have to read first. It's rather dark in tone. Yes, that part's correct. And their own... Okay, I think this is technically correct in English. And they're lit only by a fearsome... Wait, there's no... This has to be on purpose. I can't deal. Okay. And they're lit only by fearsome green flame. Yet I find the work rather pleasant overall. Am I having a stroke? They're dancing in celebration of some legendary feat performed by the Thorn Fairy, right? They look so happy. God save me. This painting really shows how the Thorn Fairy was. How lovely to express one's joy through dance. Please don't. Please don't. There's a reason why you're one of the background dancers for Absolute Beauty. Come to think about it, I've had dance training. Perhaps I should let my body do the talking and express myself. Don't. Through ballet! How French! Yeah, it's a Pomaphore thing. It's a Pomaphore thing. Ortho. You can do ballet? Yeah, because isn't Epel also learning ballet? Oh, I realized Ortho's bow is a bunch of metal. That's so cute. No, not really. I've only just recently started to learn the art. Does his mask light up too when he speaks? I wanna nitpick Ortho a little bit, 'cause his model is like catching my eye more than Rook. Ortho's so cute. He is! I never noticed his little like hair wispies because like the screen's usually so small. Now that it's like blowing up, I can actually see like how his hair goes. Oh, okay. What made you want to take up ballet all of a sudden?
姿勢を良くするためさ。
Fair? I want to improve my posture. That's fair.
トム・フィオーレ寮生は歩く姿はもちろん所作の一つ一つが洗練されていて美しくある。
Is one of his sleeve the Epcot ball? That looks like the Epcot ball. Like the pattern. In Palma 4, we're expected to be refined and beautiful in every movement.
だから私も寮の一員としてふさわしい振る舞いを
Epcot.
トレーニングしようと思い立った。
So that I might compose myself in a manner benefiting to a member of my dorm, I decided some training is in order.
バレエを選んだ。
He's worse than French. He's from Florida.
ビルにアドバイスをもらったからさ。
The worst part. You're probably correct. Rook is a No. Floyd's a Florida man. Then Rook's a Florida man. Ballet was suggested to me by none other than... Oh no. Rook. I hear him say this so often. How do I not know how to pronounce this? Roy Yes, Roy Dupoison himself, Phil.
ビルさんのアドバイスは理にかなっているかも。
Stop speaking French.
バレエは体
Please.
幹や柔軟性が鍛えられるっていうし。
I think Phil's advice was quite logical. Ballet should help your core muscles. Okay, that's on me. Sorry, Ortho. That's not your fault. I think Phil's advice was quite logical. Ballet should help your core strength and flexibility.
さすがオルト君は物知りだね。
You really do know everything, don't you, Ortho?
最近学び始めたってことだけど、ルークさんは身体能力が高いし、習得はスムーズなんじゃない？
I know you only just started, but you seem to have tremendous body control, so I guess it's been going smoothly?
それが理想の姿勢を手に入れるまでの道のりは決して平坦ではなかった。
Well, to tell the truth, my road to achieving an ideal posture has been far from smooth.
つま先立ちの練習で足首をひねったり、うまくバランス
You're going on
を取れ
point?
ずに転んだり。
This man's going on point. Okay, that's terrifying. When I first began practicing point technique, I would often wrench my ankles or lose my balance.
練習
Yeah,
を
'cause it's
始めた
like
当初は筋肉
hard to go on
階段の
point.
上り下りにも苦戦を強いられたものさ。
My first few practice sessions left me so sore I could hardly make it up and down the
ま
stairs.
だまだ使っていない筋肉がこんなにあるんだと実感して学びが多い時間だったよ。
I used muscles I didn't even know I had. It was a time of many
大
discoveries.
変だったって話してる割には、ルークさん、なんだか楽しそう。
Ortho, I hate to tell you this. Actually, I'm not gonna say that out loud. But the thought is there. That must have been rough, but it sounded like you enjoyed yourself despite that.
あ、実に楽しい時間だった。夢中になりすぎて一晩中踊り明かしたこともあったよ。
Oh, it was wonderful. At times I would dance all night as if in a trance.
今のルークさんは姿勢が綺麗だし、バレエの成果が出たんだね。
Your posture looks impeccable right now, Rook. That must be the ballet doing its thing.
ウィー、それにバレエのレッスンに励む中で大きな喜びを味わうこともできた。
We, and focusing on my ballet lessons, have brought me another great joy.
大きな喜びって？
And that is?
バレエへの見識が深まったことさ。
I don't think I've ever seen that word before. Becoming more discurting? Something about ballet.
以前の私はただ舞台の完成度の
Oh, more informed. Okay. I know. I can... I have logic. When I watched it before, I was overwhelmed by the sheer perfection of what I was
し
witnessing.
かし実際に経験したことで一つ一つの技の難易度を好みを持って知ることができた。
But now that I've practiced it for myself, I know in my bones how difficult each move really is.
優美な白鳥がごときバレエダンサーたちは我々に見えない場所で身を削るような努力をしている。
Those beautiful swan-like ballet dancers do so much work. We never see it. We never see to hone their bodies. Okay. Oh God, I'm having a stroke. I'm messaging my sibling. Actually, I'm gonna message my sibling and the group chat. I have to ask. I have to ask the group chat. Cause
時間をかけることでしか作れない踊りに即した体。その体を持ってダンサーが作り上げる至上の動き。
over time they attune their every muscle perfectly to the dance, and those muscles to execute. Oh my God, help me. Unparalleled movements. It's not the French words apparently that's gonna mess me up, it's the English ones too. And they must be skilled performers on top of that in order to maximize the impacts those movements have on their audience. Ortho is so darling. Good boy. He needs headpats. I never realized the true beauty of ballet. I'm so glad I chose to study it more in depth. Oh, thank God. There's still more, but oh, thank God. Oh, God! I went straight to the third one. Okay. Isn't there a third person that comes in? Here we have the Queen of Hearts appearing before her card soldiers after having been announced by her rabbit vessel? Tomato, tomato. They say she was extremely strict, but here she... Yeah, okay. This is my brain again. But here she looks a merry sort. I like the contrast of the tired-looking white rabbit next to her. He had to run to make it in time to announce her, didn't he? Indeed, most of the stories about him involved him running hurriedly from task to task. They say his Rook, stop using big words I do not know. Hurried footsteps echo throughout the land. He must have been very busy. That's a weird thing to pick up, Ortho. Speaking of footsteps, I noticed you don't make any sound when you walk, Rook. Did you now?
通の人は背後から接近されたら気づけないよ。
My motion sensors let me know when you're approaching, but the average human would never hear you coming behind them.
どうしてそんな風に音を立てずに歩けるの？
How come you're able to walk so silently?
きっと幼い頃から自然に囲まれた環境で生活することが多かったからだろう。
I suppose I owe it to being brought up surrounded by
木
nature.
の近くにいれば私も寄り添う木の葉の一枚に、草原にいれば私も風に揺らめく植物の一部に。
Amongst the trees, I tried to be as a leaf. In a field, I would be like a blade of grass swaying in the breeze.
そんな風に自然と一体になることを心がけていたら、おのずと足音がおとなしくなったんだ。
The more I tried to become one with nature around, the more I tried to become one with the nature around me, the lighter my footsteps became.
自然の中で暮ら
Did I
す
get an answer?
大変なんだね。
Pinky said yes, the Graz grammar. Living in nature sounds difficult.
身構えることはないさ。私や家族はそうした生き方をしていたというだけの話。
I trust Pinky's judgment. It's not as it's not as bad as all that. Hold on. It's not as bad as all that. That was simply how my family lived. We were accustomed to it.
そうなんだ。でもナイトレイブンカレッジではそこまで足音に注意する必要はないんじゃない？
Huh, okay, but why do you still walk like that here at Night Raven College? No one would mind if you made noise.
体に染みついた癖のようなもので、別段意識しているわけじゃないんだ。ただ、
Mostly it's an unconscious habit at this point that... And... Okay. This is Gabby... My realization that he is no longer gonna be my
大きくて
Lord
無
Bow.
粋な足音は美しい瞬間を壊しかねない。
That's not a word. Vulgar footsteps. OFT. I guess it is oft. Ruin moments of beauty. Is that supposed to say often? Yeah, I'm Quasimodoing. That's not the right character to use. Don't Quasimodo him. I hate that. Okay.
花の蜜をついばむ小鳥を怯えさせてしまったり、学友と微笑み合って過ごす人たち。
I never heard someone say that. I might scare away a bird sipping nectar from a flower or disturbing a moment of levity between school
だ
friends.
から私はあえて足音を立てようとは思わない。より多くの美しい瞬間をこの目に捉えるために。
So I have no reason to try and make noise when I walk, not if I wish to take in all the beauty I possibly can.
すごいな。でも砂利道や床材が硬い場所を歩いている時も
I have not seen the reading. Amazing, but how do you manage not to make noise even on gravel pathways or creaky floorboards?
強いて言うなら、
Like if Idia was here, I would probably be able to read his lines better than Rook's. And he speaks in chat lingo. He literally says "raffle" out loud. If I had to say, it would be whoa, hold on. If I had to say, it would be thanks to my
買う
shoes.
ときは必ず足と靴とがきちんと密着するよう1ミリ単位までサイズの調整をお願いしている。
I don't think that's how that works, okay. Whenever I purchase a pair, I have the size adjusted to the nearest millimeter to ensure they fit like a glove.
自分の足にフィットした靴を履くと、おのずと
Ortho looks terrified for some reason. Okay. Why do you look so scared? Shoes that fit you well means shoes that fit you well means less you make less noise as a matter of course. I'm having
こだわり。デザインを選ぶ時の注意点も知りたいな。
I have really bad spatial awareness, so someone could just pop next to me. They could be walking in front of me and I'll still get scared. To the millimeter, what about the design? Is there anything you look out for?
そうだね。
Ortho, you float. You don't walk.
店主に勧められたものを選ぶことが多いかな。
To be honest, I usually just go with whatever they recommend at the store.
ポムフィオーレ寮生ではあるけれど、自分に似合う服や靴を見繕うのはまだ慣れなくてね。
A member of Pomaphore I may be, but I'm not yet adept at picking the clothes and shoes that best suit my style.
へえ、ちょっと意外かも。靴の素材やヒールの形も気にしているんじゃないかと予想したんだけど。
Wow, that's unexpected. I thought for sure you'd be particular about the material or the heel.
式典でヒールの高い靴を履いた時なんかは普段以上にみんなの足音が響くでしょ。
After all, at school ceremonies, everyone wears higher heels than normal, so their footsteps are a lot louder than normal.
ウィー、ヒールを高らかに鳴らす音は聞いていて気持ちいいものだ。How I love the sound of high heels. 私はうまく鳴らせないのだけどね。知らず知らずのうちにかかとが地面に接するのを避けているのかな。
Unfortunately, I'm not so proficient in creating such a pleasant sound. Perhaps it's all because I'm unconsciously walking on the balls of my feet.
そんなことしてるの？ルークさんの話はデータから察せないことが多くて面白いや。
Really? You keep saying things that totally contradict my data set. Fascinating. I love how Ortho is just like using Rook as like another version of like not even a dictionary, but like a textbook. Ortho's like, hey, give me this information so I can store it in the back of my like data and never have it be useful. Thanks for such an interesting conversation. God, I read that too fast. I think I'm gonna use. Okay. Back up 10 times again. I think I'm going to check out a different exhibit.
あ、また共に語らおう。さあ、いよいよ待望の作品との対面だ。
Of course, we'll talk more later. Right then. I've saved the best for last. I do enjoy this picture, this art.
なぜ見るたび私の心は大きく揺さぶられるのだろう。
I never tire of gazing upon paintings that depict this princess singing to all her forest animal friends.
唇は赤いバラ、髪は黒々と輝き、肌は雪の白さ。
I was just skipping me monologuing.
見入っているのかもしれないね。
Her lips red as roses, her hair glossy and black, and her skin as white as snow. No doubt her charms are obvious even to the forest creatures. I'm ignoring what he says. That's good. You got your geology lecture done. And I got the first... Oh, there's only two. Wait. There's only two? Did they give that card 3? He has 3 vignettes in this. Okay. Sure. Whatever. First of 22? Jesus. I'm not jealous. Don't. Oh, the Halloween one is gonna have Edea in it. But we'll get through the birthday ones, then we'll do Halloween, and then his dorm uniform, and then the extras. Happy birthday, Rook. Home for a lounge, dorm lounge.
魔法のペンデュラムは誰を私の
Oh, right, we're doing the interviews. I wonder whom the magic pendulum has seen fit to interview me.
まで誰が来るか秘密なんて胸が高鳴って仕方がないよ。
Keeping a secret until we begin is so dramatic. Oh, I can hardly contain myself. No! Where's Pinky? Where's Pinky? God, this is gonna be... Okay. Alright. Best... I'm not doing voices, but I have to channel Scar, apparently, for this. You gotta be kidding me. Having to interview anyone is bad enough, but this guy? Why was Leona so easy to read? That's terrifying. Heavens, that voice. Yeah, it's your prince because you used to be in Savannah Claw. Happy birthday, Rook. Let's just get it over with, okay?
お祝いの言葉をありがとう。やはりロワドゥ・レオンが私のプレゼンターなんだね。
Holding a bottle and just talking with it, like motioning it with my hands, somehow is making Leona so much more easier to read from. Very weird. Many thanks to such heartfelt well wishes. To think I'm to be interviewed by the Roy de Lions himself.
今日はよろしく頼むよ。共に楽しい時間を過ごそうじゃないか。
Let's try and have a good time today, shall we?
そんな時間になるといいがな。早速本題に入るとしよう。最初の質問は
We can try, I guess. Let's get down to it. First question is,
飛行術は得意ですか？不得意ですか？
do you consider flight magic one of your strong suits or weak points?
飛行術か。腕前は中の上というところだね。
Flying, you say? I say I'm above average.
早く飛んだり、雲を散らす勢いで上空へかけ、一気に降下するといった単純な課題。
Hi, Yuki! Welcome! You're gonna hear me suffer because I can't read. It's fine. Such straightforward feats as long distance flying or rocketing up to the stratosphere and diving back down I can handle with ease.
まあ、それができりゃ平均以上の成績は
What? I feel like I missed like a whole part of his conversation. Yeah, that sounds above average to me.
けれど個人的にはもっと飛行術の腕を磨きたいと思っているんだ。
Quite, but personally I should... Back up. But personally I should like to improve my skills even more. I would love to improve my skills of reading. Enough to be able to manipulate a bow and arrow while in flight.
ずいぶんな熱の入れようじゃねえか。
That should probably be possible, honestly. You could do it on a horseback. I don't see why you can't do a bow and arrow on a broom. Huh, you sound pretty determined. Every time I say we, you're gonna have to have a counter. We, I'm certain such a skill will provide useful in the future, provided I can pull it off. Oh, you played heck yeah. I pulled for the card before I streamed because I knew I was gonna fail, and I technically did. The museum painting I got in my first 10 pull. This one took me like 50. So, Rook came home briefly for me. I've been playing Twisted for like... I started my account 2020, but I didn't play it until Scarabia was coming out, coming out in Japan. So I stopped to let the game kind of complete a little bit more, and then I started playing very recently, like in March. Yeah, it had to be March because no, February, because Savannah Call Rook came out, and that kind of just gnawed at my brain. But performing such secondary actions while maintaining control of the room is more difficult than one might imagine. The other day I was attempting to loose arrows at a yeah, okay, that is English. The other day I was attempting to loose arrows at a distant target while riding my broom. We've realized that Rook doesn't speak English grammatically correct sometimes. Like, it's technically correct. It's technically, but it's not speaking correct. It's wild. I blame because he's French. But just as I took aim, my broom began to tilt and I found myself swerving. I almost fell. Leona's like, what is this guy saying? Seems like I got a long ways to go before I can fly, as I wish with a bow in a hand. You think? I'd be shocked if you managed to do it that I just added that. I'm
だからこそ習得できた時は大きな喜びがこの心を満たすことだろう。
True, it is difficult, but the challenge will make it all the sweeter when I finally do succeed. He sounds so exasperated. Well, I hope you get there.
ありがとう。君の激励を胸にこれからも練習を続けるよ。
My thanks. Your encouragement will spur me on in further practice.
飛行術の授業といえば、自らの技術を研鑽するのはもちろん、他の生徒の授業態度も興味深い。
Speaking of flight class, I'm always fascinated to see how other students manage.
要するに他人の飛ぶ様子をじろじろ観察しているわけか。相変わらずいい趣味してるな。
So you like to creep on your classmates. Why am I not surprised?
飛行術の授業中には思いもよらない発見がたくさんあるからね。例えば
I made all sorts of discoveries during class. For
普
instance,
段は落ち着いているのに、ほうきに乗った途端性格が変わったようにテンションが上がるもの。
there are some who, though normally calm and reserved, suddenly become extremely excitable at the moment they straddle a broom. Idiot! What?
逆に
Not
思
me
い切りが良さそう
calling someone
な
out.
ように落ちても怪我をしない高さまでしか決して飛ばず慎重な。
Chris, I don't know if you're still here, but I've recently saw Adia in flight class, and he looks so stupid. It's so funny. He just like grabs on the broom and just like shoots up. He doesn't even fly. He just jumps and grabs the broom. And some genuinely confident types take extreme care while flying, venturing up, only up to heights from where a fall will never cause an
といっ
injury,
た具合にね。
and so on.
君も今度の飛行術の授業では周囲を観察してみるといい。有意義な時間を過ごせるはずさ。
You should observe what those around you do the next time you're in a flight class. I'm sure it would be informative.
お前がうがった楽しみ方をしてんのはよーく伝わったぜ。
Interesting way to amuse yourself.
私のことを知ってもらえて嬉しいよ。
My friend, who is not here right now, she's a mod that comes into chat sometimes, loves Leona, and she's never played Twisted. She saw him in the anime and went, yeah, him, this one, right here. That's who I like. I'm glad you think so.
そろそろ次の質問かな。今度は何を聞かれるのかワクワクするね。
Is it time for the next question? I can't wait to hear it. If I had to choose my favorite dorm leader, it's Azul. I hate Ursula and like Little Mermaid. Well, okay, I don't hate Ursula. I hate the Little Mermaid. I like Poor Unfortunate Souls as a song, but like I just don't like Little Mermaid in general. It's like my like lowest tier Disney movie. My favorite Disney movie, unironically, is Alice in Wonderland, and Riddle is like my, I say second favorite dorm leader. I would say Vil is up there somewhere, and same with Malleus, but like I feel, if I'm being honest with myself, Azul Riddle is probably up there. You want to be in Ursula dorm? Yes. Yes. Even though I'm a fairy VTuber, and I should be in Insomnia, I want to be where the people are. Well, where the mermaids are, okay? I just want to be in the Mafia, because it'd be very funny. I like annoying people like Azul. Azul's crash out is my favorite thing to ever happen in the game. Yuki, I don't know if you're at that point yet. I don't know where you are in the game, but if you get to Azul's spiral into insanity, know that that's my favorite part in the game, because his voice actor is so good. Oh my god, it brings me so much joy every time I hear it, which is very bad to say because he is my favorite character, but I can't wait to hear Alejandro Saab do it. You're in book 2 now? Ooh. That's gonna be fun to look forward to then. Leona's whole thing is very funny too, but there's a moment when the event's happening that I really love, but I can't say it because it's spoilers. No, wait, shoot! Wait. No. We're on part 2, not part 3. So I'm not in Ursula's dorm, unfortunately. I'm not in Octavanel. I am in Pomafor. Pomafor is, unfortunately, the dorm I was assigned to. You know, not the Insomnia, like I said, because I'm a fairy. Not Octavanel, like I want in my life. I'm literally a pal, where I'm not where I'm supposed to be, honestly. Let's be real here. Me and Appel are buddy-buddy in this dorm, where we don't want to be. Next question. What is your best subject in school? Alchemy. Well, I have a lot I like, but I suppose art would be my best subject. No, aren't you in a science club? I thought, okay. I thought alchemy would be his best. As I'm sure you know, art is closely connected to... Hold on. Is that English? Yes, it's English. With one's capacity for imagination, which is indispensable for mages. I am very pleased to say that my marks in class are well above average. Cool, yeah, overjoyed for you. Right, I shouldn't keep you from that party that much longer. Next question. A what? Roy de Lions, wait, right there. Huh? Merci for your concern, but you don't... Rook, can you speak common language, please? But you needn't put yourself out. Why is the, like, you're gonna fight someone music coming on? I am, of course, eager to join the party and see everyone, but the time I'm spending with you is equally as precious. So, Do not worry about the time. By all means, probe me for more
例
details.
えば特に得意としている芸術の分野は何ですかとか
For example, you might ask what particular area of art I excel at.
一口に美術といっても習うジャンルは油彩や彫刻など様々だからね
There exists a vast variety of expressions in media, as I'm sure you're well aware, from oil painting to sculpture and beyond.
それはつまりお前がその質問に答えたいってことか。
いいやもちろん
Oh shoot!
気になる質問
I
まあ
skipped that.
何でも聞いておくれ
I think you want me to ask so you can answer. No, not exactly. I'd be happy with any question you deem appropriate, Leona. Go on, ask me whatever you like.
俺が質問するまで引く気はねえんだな。わかったわかった。誕生日だから特別だ。
You say that if I actually feel like asking you anything. But I suppose it is your birthday, so I guess I'll make an exception.
特に得意としている芸術の分野は何ですか？
What particular areas of the arts do you excel at?
よくぞ聞いてくれた私が最も得意としているもの
Why does he like dramatically ellipses everything he does? Thank you so much for asking. My specialty
それは写実さ
is still life.
リンゴを模写する授業で先生からよく描けているとお褒めの言葉をいただいたんだ
Just the other day, the professor praised me as we worked on sketching a bowl of apples in
そ
class.
れも美しさをよく捉えられているとね
For my accuracy, yes, but also for capturing my subject's infinable beauty.
ああ今思い出しても胸が高鳴るリンゴのまろやかな曲線と光をまとい艶めく様
Oh, my heart swells just thinking about it. The curves of the apples, the way the light danced on their glossy skin.
美しいと感じた特徴を寸分たがわず描こうと努力した甲斐があったよ
I took in their beauty and devoted myself to reproducing it in full. What rewarding exercise.
そりゃよかったな。それじゃ次の質問だが。
Yeah, nice going. So, next question.
それで何が私をここまで成長させたのか考え
Oh my god, Leona just wants to leave. But I couldn't help but wonder what had allowed me to develop my skills in this way.
本当に好き勝手喋るや
I
つだ。
agree. Don't you know when to pack it in?
これまでの経験の中で培われた観察力が功を奏したという結論に達したよ
I believe it's precisely my penchant for observation. As we discussed, that's that fostered this talent.
おかげで今日レオナ君に会った時も君の髪が1ヶ月で1.3センチ伸びたことに気づけたしね
Rook! Rook! What the fuck? Okay. In fact, when you walked in earlier, even I noticed that your hair is growing 1.3 centimeters in last month.
やめろ。俺を観察するな。
Could you not observe me, baby?
いちいち突っ込むのもバカらしい。回答はもう十分だ。次の質問に移るぞ。
You know what? I don't gotta put up with this. Think you said enough on this topic. We're moving on. Please, let's move on. God damn it, Rook. Last question. Finally. I agree. Oh no, Leona! Leona! Leona, we both know what he does on his day off. We don't... What? Leona! What? No. Don't commit emoji crimes. What do you mean? There we go. It worked for me. How do you spend your days off? My days off. I often take in... Okay. Right, he's French. This is not good English. I have to remind myself that these sentences are going to be very weird for me. I often take in plays or watch movies or television shows. You don't take in a play. You go to see a play. This most recent day off, I was watching a show I'm rather fond of. That's fair. It's one I've watched 100 times before, in fact. So you're a bit of a fanatic then. When you already know how the story will unfold, it gives you a chance to observe things you never noticed before. I know who he's talking about. I have to also show that I do have a few emotes. Again, Chris, I don't know if you're here. Will we have a Silas Mephisto shake emote? The main star has such depth to his expressions, no matter how many times I've watched any one scene. This is about two people. When he smiles, I feel my own lips begin to curl. When he cries, my eyes well up. It's either Vil or Neje. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I don't know. How can you elicit such raw emotion each and every time? It's fascinating. And because it touches my heart each time, I can't get enough of it. You figured it out? You're causing war crimes? Don't understand at all. You get that worked up about something that's not even real? Naturally, as it happens, Appel joined me. Hold on. As it happens, Appel joined me in my binge watch that day. You squished them? Oh my god. Don't squish Leviathan! Don't squish the Leviathan! We discussed our differing impressions from the morning till night. It was remarkable. I'm so glad I invited him to watch with me. It made the day off so very satisfying. Oh my god. I still remember Appel coming to the morning spell drive practice one time looking completely worn out. Guess that must have been from listening to you blabber the day before, poor guy.
もしかしてレオナ君も興味を持ってくれたのかい？それなら
No,
私と一緒に
that was
映画の鑑賞を
sarcasm.
しよう。
Don't hip at me. Did I detect a hint of dejection that you missed out on all the fun? Then perhaps we ought to take in the movie together.
結構だ。
Stop head patting me! Pass.
遠慮はいらないと言っただろう。そうだな。史実を題材にした作品は君の趣味に合うかもしれない。
I've already told you not to worry about putting yourself out. Let's see, I imagine a historical epic will be up your alley.
それじゃあ週末の13時にせっかくだからサバナクローの談話室で鑑賞会を行おうじゃないか。
Shall we aim for Saturday at 1 p.m.? Oh, we can even screen it in the Savannah Call Lounge.
おい、やんねえからな。
What are
ちゃ
you,
んと聞いてんだな。
what are you talking about? You even listening? I said no.
きっと楽しい一日になるね。素晴らしいプレゼントをありがとう、レオナ君。
Oh, we're gonna have such a great day. This is gonna be a splendid present, Leona.
ようやくインタビュー。
Same. Thought this interview would never end.
この無駄に生命力の強そうな花で囲まれたほうきを受け取れ。
Here's your broom. It's got a bunch of annoying, cheerful flowers on it.
おーて、
Oh
まるで
no.
花の楽園のようだ。みずみずしい植物が華やかに頬を彩っている。
There are 3 words in there that I don't know how I'm gonna pronounce, but I'm gonna try my best because 2 of them are English. What a beauty! A Where's Pinky when I need her? A veritable floral paradise. Did I mention that I had to take speech classes when I was growing up? It's biting me in the ass, it feels like. Such visions of vegetation.
お気に召したようで何より。
Veritable.
いつでも楽しそうなお前にぴったりだぜ。
Glitter, that's not gonna help. It's fine. Glad you like it. Definitely suits your whole happy-go-lucky vibe.
嬉しいのは分かったから、さっさとそのほうきを見せびらかしてこいよ。
Now go on your broom and do your thing.
そうだね。では、バースデーロードに向かうとしようか。
Anxious? What are you... Viacious? Viacious? Ah yes, I must take my birthday flight.
みんなに祝われる喜びを胸に、いざ華麗に空へ飛び立とう。
I shall dance across the sky as everyone's well wishes fill my heart with joy. How long have I been going at this? It's been an hour of this. More than an hour because I started at like 8:40. Alright. I kind of want to do the Halloween one because if I remember, I think Iria and Malleus are both in this and it's very funny. That also means I get to voice Iria. Happy Halloween! Oh, the way the kaleidoscope... I know that... Oh god. Kaleidoscopic lights reflect off the disco ball. How enchanting. No wonder this place is called the Sparkling Hall. And the ghosts and humans are dancing together beneath those prismatic sparkles. This Halloween party is most magnifique. My little entourage, Trey and Stepik, are off enjoying the festive... I'm just gonna keep going. It's fine. So it's time for me to go forth and mingle. Oh god. Bonjour, Monsieur Monsieur Ghost. Am I interrupting your dinner? You're one of our living visitors, and your name was Rook Hunt, one of the house Halloweeners. I don't like that term a lot. But now I rue my choice to join that team. For I no longer have any desire to end this hallowed night. Thank you for the lovely party. Wow, absolutely delightful. Your compliments make all the effort we put into this party worthwhile. Let's toast then to the one day a year, the living and the non-comparable intermingle. It's to the fleeting yet eternal party known as Halloween. Cheers! Oh, I was gonna say insert glass clink, but they did it themselves. Good. Goodness, it's been 3 centuries since I had a merry time at a dance. 3 centuries? How interesting. That's around the same time... Huh? That's Italian. Grancino. Who knows Roman numbers? Who knows Roman numbers? I wrote IV in the in the Google, and it just told me what an IV is. The fourth. Thanks, Glitter. I didn't know what 5 was. The Choral C's finest court musician lost his position due to a scandal at the concert. I heard his subsequent hire as the first foreign conductor for the Shaftlands Philharmonic Orchestra. VS5, I know. Now I know. Oh, you're well versed in music history. I wouldn't expect anyone living to bring up Grancino the Fourth. My wife and I used to love attending his concerts way back when. Wow. I learned, but like, it just keeps messing me up every time I see the V, not the X, because I know X is 10, but like, seeing the V is just like, oh god. What is a V? What the hell you mean? You mean to tell me that I'm in the presence of someone who experienced Grancino the Fourth's performance firsthand? The music he brought forth with his conductor's baton and bright red claws was simply magical. Are they talking about Sebastian? Oh my god, they're talking about Sebastian! His Under the Seas hymn is quite famous even now. One of my concert CDs is worn out from having listened to that piece so many times. Oh dear, pardon-moi. Classical music is a favorite of mine, and I'm very afraid I prattled on. I'm glad to have spent such an enchanted time with someone as refined as yourself. If you excuse me, if you excuse me now, adieu. Oh, there's a bot. There's a bot. Bonjour, monsieur and mademoiselle. I cannot help but note your lovely attire. It was very a la mode 5 centuries ago, was it not? Monsieur, that cheek wig essentially defined physique most admirably. You got keen eye for these, my boy. Mademoiselle, those pleats around your neck, a ruffled collar. It makes you look like a lily in bloom. That's not a ruffled collar. Oh no, it is a ruffled collar. Oh, yeah, okay. Because you think of a ruffled collar, you think of like the accordion collars, but they like oh my God, what's his name? Six Wives, Henry VIII. Like you see him wear. But no, she has ruffles. Why, what an eloquent simile. Oh. I hear the music change. I'm sure everyone is eager to see two such lovely individuals waltzing together. As am I, of course. I'll see myself off now. Adieu. Oh, how this party makes my heart soar. All these guests dressed in fashions from bygone eras, and here I stride among them as a vampire. I feel as though I've been casted in a grand musical. What? And you, the one standing out so conspicuously, yet determined to make yourself a wallflower. Oh God. Huh? Are you talking about me? Oh God. But of course I'm armored pumpkin-headed ghost. Yeah, I'm not a ghost. Oh, my mistake. Well, my costume's supposed to be a ghost, so being mistaken for one is kind of a compliment, I guess. I literally, my voice just like went down for that. Like, Edie and Leona just like, my voice goes straight down. Oh God, no. Roidesa chamber. Roidesa chamber! That is not how that's pronounced. That is my plorbo-in-law. Right there, my plorbo-in-law. Like, we had Ortho, now we have Idia. Who's next? The parents? God, I love Idia and Ortho's parents. They're so funny. Oh, my mistake. Hello, Blorbo-in-law. I give you head pats. We already read this. I'm not reading it again. Jeez, you scared me. I mean, I was trying to channel a pumpkin night tonight. You know, not getting scared by partiers, sport ball fans, and other people who are my complete opposite. But I still wasn't mentally prepared for you to come flying at me, Rook. My apologies if I startled you, Idia. I've seen your Ignihide costume plenty of times on campus. What? You mean his dorm uniform? But it blends in with the other ghosts their historical fashion so well I mistook you for one of them. There are numerous of ghosts at this party who lived many centuries ago. I realize the more time I spend among them, our costumes mingling with their period attire, the more I feel like as though I become a character in a musical. You already said this, Rook. And right as I thought, that thought struck me. Who shall I spy but a knight in shining black armor? I'm referring to you, of course. Wait. I'm referring to, of course, you, Idia. Please break into song. Oh God, no. I might be musically trained, but I'm not gonna sing, and I'm not gonna do Idia's stupid laugh. Huh? Oh. Oh, this? You think my armor looks authentic? Funny story, I made it myself. The base material is just a lightweight polyurethane foam that you can buy commercially, but I customized the paint I used. I added multiple light coatings of the lacquer on top of that, which gives this killer metallic texture. How am I able to do the India the cosplay cane? Really, that's cosplay is the only reason that I knew half of those words meant. Incredible, so it's all handcrafted. I never took you for an armor enthusiast, India. I'm gonna call myself an armor enthusiast per se. I just respect art and the creators behind it. It's more like an expression of good manners toward the creators. Common courtesy, really. Fascinating. Creepy Hollow has captured the heart of many a B-rated horror movie fans. And this cosplay is a faithful reproduction of the Pumpkin Knight, the film's most iconic figure. Creepy Hollow? I thought I was familiar with every historical work involving knights, but I never heard of it. Seriously? You never heard of Creepy Hollow? Okay, so basically, the Pumpkin Knight is a ghost of the pumpkin. More specifically, a pumpkin that got chucked out when some people were making jack-o'-lanterns. I'm sorry. I said talking like Idia would be so much more natural, and then I got tripped up because it was actually starting to get natural. Merci, Lord de Chambers. Your explanation is quite edifying, but I believe your armor is of the Gothic style. Was the movie set 500 years ago, perchance? They didn't specify the time period. It's fantasy, not historical fiction. Run! Run, Idia! You're again and that's not an armor piece. Are engraved with skulls. And your belt buckles, sabatons, and decorative cloth all have Pumpkin Knight insignias. What phenomenal detail. Oh, but that's only the start. Your pauldrons, your flaws. So many components carry some form of pumpkin-esque design. God. Is Rook out nerding Idia? And there's the piece de resistance, the battle damage details. Oh, those nicks from countless swords tell the tale of the harrowing nights as this knight has. Oh my god, help me! I can't. Oh, those nicks from countless swords tell the tale of harrowing battles this knight has fought. I am. Okay. Your costume design succeeds both in realism and originality. Beautiful marks. Look, not to rain on your parade or anything, but all I did was copy the armor straight out of the Creepy Hollow art book mood. Then let me compliment you for expressing your love for the film and its staff via artistic creation rather than words. Beauty. Have fun. Be safe. Tell Grandma I said hi. This interaction is so wholesome. It's gonna get unwholesome soon. I know who comes in. Sure. You really know a lot about historical clothes, huh? That's not really my thing, so I'll just see myself off. I believe I heard mention of armor. Your conversation sounds rather intriguing. What? Ah, so good to see you. Malleus? Mighty Dragon. The Idia and Rook should collab on cosplay. I would love to see that. Oh god, now I have to actually figure out how Malleus speaks. If it speaks worse or better than Rook. Not gonna do these. Hi, Malleus. Great, out of the frying pan into the fire. First the chipper chatty guy, now we have mysterious that's not a word. Oh boy. Malleus, I must thank you for inviting us to such a superb party. Your costume is most becoming and it would stand out even in the magnificent. That's not even French, that's literally the English word for that. Okay. Eastern theatrical production employing earnests and guns. That's not anything correct. so it shines even in the discerning eyes of the Palmaforce student. It took quite a bit of time to make, you know. Now, Rook, Edie, and Malia should all get into a cosplay group right here. How does Edia's costume fare to someone with fine aesthetics and sensibilities? Can you not drag me into this, Rook? It replicates a recent armor style with an interesting motif. I can't help but notice a sword's mark. However, there's a number of them on the gauntlets and pauldrons, that much I can understand. But why are there so many of them lowered down on your sabatons and words? I'm not an armor person! Huh? What do you mean, why? You're asking me this with a straight face? And I'm supposed to do, like, I'm supposed to, like, respond somehow? Considering it's from a costume designer's point of view, perhaps the Pumpkin Knight fought on horseback. You fell asleep? But how'd you fall asleep to me? That's sweet. Good morning, B. Considering as a costume... Oh, I already read that. Of course, the marks suggest attacks from foot soldiers on the ground. Yeah, what Rook said. The Pumpkin Knight rides a horse, giant steed with blood-red eyes. Oh god, Malleus, why are you... Please, you're one of my favorites. Stop speaking formally. Then there are the hot pieces between your gorgets and pauldrons. They're hardly high up at all. Would those really stop a sword? What? And you look all, like, smug about this? So apparently I'm supposed to have some witty repertoire about pauldrons mapped to a hotkey? This particular knight wears a giant pumpkin helmet. The neck area must be left open by necessity. Many a warrior donned a distinct helmet to announce their presence on a battlefield. Malleus would 100% assume they would need 100% accuracy for the time period and wonder why they don't use real metal. The funny thing is, I saw Berna Banner made a Joan of Arc like base dress, and I'm like 99% sure that he would look at that and be like, why didn't they just use chainmetal for like the dress? Because she used embroidery for the dress. Even Malleus would say why they aren't adding more layers to like chainmail when it would go completely unseen and it's gonna be worn Look! For those who don't know, I was gonna make chainmail for a silver cosplay, and then my friend here, Chris, went, you know you're wearing this in August, and then I proceeded to be like, right, August. It's fine. Sure. Why are Rook and Malleus so hung up on particularly? I must say, I wasn't expecting the two of you to be so knowledgeable about armor. Look, I'm just a fan of Creepy Hollow. Oh, I know! If you enjoy gazing at armor, then you absolutely must see the musical King's Road, The Sword of Majesty. A human theatrical performance? You caught my attention, go on. And now we're talking about musicals. King's Road is considered to be one of the 3 great musicals ever created. The protagonist is a boy who undergoes a number of trials in order to draw out a legendary sword stuck in the stone. This is just Legend of Zelda. This is the Legend of Zelda musical. Oh yes, that's the tale of the of a king from a small northern country that once stood long ago. I believe his order of knights was quite strong. Oh, it's actually not. Okay. It's Arthur. Stop! I almost spilled water. I suppose it's to be expected that you know your history, Mellies. What about you, Adia? Do you enjoy musicals? Well, I do watch Primo's musicals. They're my fave idol group. Not live, of course. I stream them. Live shows are wonderful to experience, but there's something to be said for a stream that can be watched multiple times. I find historical musicals are prenatal works of art that embody the age, look to the old to understand the new. I have to read Rook so slowly. People dramatize historical events and express them with the finest contemporary acting, dancing, and costume and design. God, I feel so connected to Theater Kid Rook. Everyone in Palmafor is a theater kid except for Appel, who's the token jock that usually is in a theater club. Then we, the audience, learn about all of the cultures from these works, and we absorb their messages and carry them onwards. Rook would love Six the Musical. You see, I had trouble expressing myself as a child, but one day when I went with my family to the Shaftlands Royal Theatre, my whole life changed, and this is where he met Phil. I'm not joking, I'm pretty sure this is how he met Phil. A single play stirred my heart, nay, made my heart sing and dance. So basically you went to a play for the funsies and ended up falling down a whole fandom rabbit hole. Quite! It was the King's Road I saw that day. The main character was a boy younger than I... Oh, never mind, it wasn't Phil. Than I was at the time. He underwent trials by land, air, and sea to become king. He fought valiantly and refused to give up, even when he was beaten, which he expressed in the most heart-filled song and dance. Hearing the boy's voice, seeing his lively dance, and even watching his breathing in that scene, it was the first time I've been moved to tears. Both humans and fae share a longing to express what's truly important to them through song and dance. Okay, I guessed! I shed a few awestruck tears while waving my glow sticks at Primo's brilliance before. Edia's me for real, for real. I watched cartoon that ended up watching 5 Broadway bootlegs in 1 week. Yeah, same. Even now, I reprise the musical's main theme and it stirs my heart. I've watched... I'm not saying that, but I've watched the Mary Poppins musical twice. I watched Lion King twice. I watched basically almost all the Disney Broadway musicals, except for Frozen. And I know there was a Cinderella one at some point, but I didn't watch that either. I've seen Phantom of the Opera. I've seen My Python. I've seen The Grinch. I've seen... What else have I seen? I want to go see Hadestown. We need to go see Hadestown. I've seen Legally Blonde. I haven't seen Wicked, but I want to see Wicked. Poto's the goat. Musical theater isn't a joke. We gotta see Hadestown. I'm still not seeing this. I haven't seen Wicked. I've seen the movie. Now he's never seen the song. The cringe. Malleus, please, you gotta stop him. I remember this song. Lilia used to sing it to me when he told me bedtime stories. Very well, I shall accompany him on the pipe. Malleus knows how to do the pipe organ? What? Me too, Edia. What is going on here? Oh geez, now everyone's staring at us. I'm just going to alt F4 out of here later. You just... The stage show's better in many ways. Yeah, I assume. Oh, what a marvelous time I've had discussing hobbies with Roy Chamber and Lloyd's Dragon. But I had so much more to share for on that day. I was moved to tears by the protagonist of King's Road, by singing the... Oh my god, it was Nedre. Okay. I'm sorry, Bill. I should have known. But it wasn't Nedre himself who moved me, it was all the elements of the show combined that made him shine. There was music, costumes, and overall design, of course, and the wizard and other cast members were spectacular, especially the villains. Dark shadows made the light shine all the more brightly. A prince needs a monster, a princess needs a witch, and the sun needs the moon. And tonight, I'm a vampire, a ruler of the night, a shadowy being that fades away when the sun rises. Have I pulled off my role convincingly? Have I played my part as the Halloween's greatest villain? Until daybreak, I should sing my heart out with my friends, and the same ones who created the stage for me.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween! God, I love that Rook art. Oh my god, it was it? Okay, I fell asleep during Les Mis, the movie. So I don't think I'd be seeing the stage play anytime soon. Oh my god, we have so many more. I'm gonna take a small break from the SSRs to do one SR, and that's gonna be the Simorial. Oh my god. This one has Floyd. He gets into really one musical plus acting because of his entire personality. Don't let Rook get into Husband Hotel, please. Truly nothing like a morning walk. My prey appeared even more beautiful than the crisp, clean air. Oh, Rook, you're still dressed like that? You must hurry and prepare yourself. Don't tell me you've forgotten that today's ceremony. I do loathe tardiness. Perish the thought. I have not forgotten, Bill. You needn't worry. I will change into my robes post haste. There is still plenty of time. If you're so inclined, perhaps you can give my appearance a signature Roy de Posen once over. It's been ever so long. I did not select you as my vice house warden to waste my time with such frivolity. Big words. All I ask is that you take a shower first. If you've been gambling about. Whew. If you've been. That is not a word. Gambling out about the outdoors. It's frolicking. There lies the concern. Rest assured that I did not dash or sprawl upon the ground during today's walk. I only enjoyed a few pleasantries with some sleepy seeming prey. Did you stalk Silver? Rook. God. You say I remain dubious. In any case, you should take a shower to cleanse yourself of filth. Our ceremonial robes are the embellic of the school. They are not to be worn carelessly. If you stand next to me as my vice house warden, I will not tolerate a single speck of dust on you. Is that also why you told me to put on perfume anytime I don the ceremonial robes? Yes, aroma is essential to component of presentation, not preservation. God, he would say preservation though. Oui, I'll do so. But if I'm to be the baby's breath that brings your flowering beauty to the foe, then showering and applying perfume is a trivial matter. How am I gonna speak like Floyd? This is regrettable. I did not expect the shower room to be out of order. This is next level flirting, I know! They said to be fixed by tonight. That does me little good in preparing for today's ceremony. I swear, Prom 4 shines brighter than the sun, like reflecting off of the sea. A student of Octavinelle has rounded the corner perfect. Bonjour, Monsieur Spanate. That's not how you pronounce it, but I'm gonna be mispronouncing anything. Oh, hey, Seagull. Is that your nickname for me? How wonderfully unique. Allow me to formally welcome you to Palmafor. Out for a promptu walk, are you? Nah, I'm on an errand for Razul. Is that so? Well, you have impeccable timing. I'm an awful blind, you see? Perhaps you can help me out? Yeah, hard pass. I'm busy. At least hear me out. I wish to take a shower, but ours is under repair at the moment. Would I be able to borrow Octavanel's shower? What? How would I know if they will let you? I don't care about your problems. I beg you. At this rate, I'll be breaking my promise to Vil. It's just a shower. I won't be taking any of your precious time, I promise. Man, you don't know what to give up. I said I don't want to deal with this. Has anyone successfully rage baited Rook? We're gonna see. If you do not give me permission, you will have something of bother on your hands. Will you still refuse me? What, you gonna force me? I'd like to see you try. I feel like get squeezed with the inch of your life. Try some of this. Oh no. Ugh, why are you spraying at me? It smells weird. That isn't a very nice way to describe it. Vil created this perfume especially for me. Isn't it Miska musk and sweet amber delightful? Though it's such a strong aroma that any prick easily scents me from miles around. Which is why I do not use it except for when I'm wearing my ceremonial robes. Seriously, stop talking. I do not care. Ugh, the smell will go away no matter how hard I rub. Floyd, that's the worst way you can... Also, okay, onto vanilla issue right here. His gem is white. His tassel is purple. His vest is gray. What are your colors? What is the Octavanel color? Naturally, you best change your clothes. It seems to be in your hair as well, so you have to take a shower. Now, won't you be going out of your way to help? Wait. No, you won't be going out of your way to lead me to the shower room. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my, quite a ferocious scowl you have there. I'm sure those sharp teeth of yours can easily bite through an angler's net. Trace band. Oh, what's with this guy? That's the creepiest smile I've ever seen. Fine, you can follow me if you want. It smells seriously the worst. I'm getting a headache already. Then let us be off to the Octavanel. Let's be off to Octavanel. I was hoping he would say shower, but of course he doesn't. So the answer is no. No one can rage bait Rook. Thank you for allowing me to utilize Octavanel's shower, Floyd. You truly wrestled me from danger. Ugh, that was the worst. Is it still on me? I feel like it's still on me. I'll just see it happen. Say. I do not detect any... I do not detect the perfume anymore. It seems to have been washed away. And now you're changed into your robe, so I believe it worked out for you too. You are attending this ceremony today, aren't you? I seriously want to glue your mouth shut. Oh yes, while I'm here, would you mind if I finish applying my makeup? Ugh, you got plenty of eyeliner on already. Not enough for the occasion. Bill's very particular, you see. See the box overflows, and this is all just the makeup used for the ceremonies. You got a ton. Weird vials, brushes, and pens. What is this thick brown powder? It's used for shading. It gives one's face a perfect three-dimensionality. What about these pencils? It seems like you got way more than you need. Why does Rook sulk so much? Those are eyeliners of various colors. You use them. You use different ones depending on what type of eyeshadow or where you want to draw the line. Now, if you excuse me, I need to begin painting this canvas of mine. Ugh, another weird smell. And I'm even choosing ones that have more subdued fragrance. Though, because there's so many kinds, the aromas build and become stronger when you apply more. I thought you said you hated being smelly, Seagull. Why'd you put... Oh, wait, hold on. My brain just broke just reading that sentence. Why did you do what little beta tells you to do? So I must stand by his... So I made stand... That's just a normal sentence. So I must stay by his side. He's truly the fair. He is the fairest in the school. And this small price to pay to appreciate his beauty from a place of honor. Huh. You seem to take an interest in my work. Would you like to try some on? Your mismatched eyes gleam with such fathomability That's not even what that sentence says. With such unfathomable mystery. C'est très magnifique. Makeup would look wonderful on you. Help. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Stop talking French. No thanks. Seems like a huge pain. I'm getting bored just watching you, so hurry up and finish. In that case, you may feel free to leave me here. I'll lock up once I'm finished. Nuh-uh. If I let an outsider wander on his own, I never hear the end of it from Azul. And I suppose you have no choice but to wait once I'm done. Or you can just stop dragging your feet. One cannot rush beauty. I have an idea. Why don't you help me dry my hair in the meantime? You can use the hairdryer as I apply my makeup, and then I'll be done sooner. You're so annoying. Ugh, fine, give it to me. I knew you see reason. Thank you for... it's hot! No, Monsieur Spontané. You must set it on a moderate temperature. What? Sorry, can't hear you, man. Hair dry girl, brr. I love Floyd. Listen, if you put it on the highest setting, it'll mess up my hair, and it would take longer for me to fix afterwards. You've got a lot of locks, don't you, Seagull? It's gonna take forever to dry. Monsieur Spontaneity. Do you delight in such barbarism? Who cares how I do it, as long as I get it dry? We didn't get rage baited Rook, but we got Rook getting tortured. Is my hair dry yet? That was intense. Oh, that's cute. Oh, my chest. I've been tousled to the limit. Well, yeah. Well, it's important to have the same hairstyle all the time, right? Yes, I see this is perfect. Neither Villa nor I would have ever thought of styling like this. There's nothing more beautacious, that's not a word, than cutting innovation. Really? I feel as though I have realized a new possibilities for myself. Thank you, Floyd. You are so weird. I agree with Floyd on this. I'm still surprised that's Floyd in the card, by the way. I didn't even recognize him. Alright. I'm downing water for this. We're gonna do the storm uniform. Oh, I'm almost done. I have 20 minutes of this torture. I don't know why I decided that this is skipping my torture stream. 8, 9, 10. Next we transition to the camel pose. Push out your chest and slowly lean... Oh, wait, I gotta do this in like a Wii Fit trainer voice apparently. Push out your chest and then slowly lean your upper body backwards. Grip your heels with both hands and then hold that position. Yes, sir. Rook? What is it, Monsieur Pomanet? I thought I came here to help with the film class next movie. Why am I doing yoga? Because, my dear Appel, you must relax so that you're fully prepared for club activities. Relieving stress unclouds the mind and allows for better discussion and communication. There's nothing like yoga for getting your blood pumping, jump-starting your metabolism. Not to mention that the poses are the peak of beauty. Hey, as a film student, like a film school graduate, we don't do that. We kind of just come to school and I sit on the floor. I used to sit on the floor in my film studies classes. Any classes I could sit on the floor, I would. None of this yoga. We don't do that. No, that's not how it works. Vil might be in the film industry, like working in it, but that's not how it happens. That is why Vil always has a yoga session before a film research club convenes. Okay. I just kind of feel like there's a probably easier way to do all that. There is, Appel. Don't question this. Please. By the by, Appel, you must learn... Oh, God, help. You must lean further back in order to strike a true camel pose. Don't. No, no. Vil is extra. He is surely extra. I'll help by pulling your arms back for you. No, that's fine. Ow! Your muscles are so stiff, Mr. Abominate. Wait. Okay. Hey, look at the weird stretches the film club is doing. I'd be way too embarrassed to do that in front of other people. I'm gonna fist fight you. How dare you interrupt us? I'll have you know this is called yoga and it's... Ignore the protein freaks. They can never understand something as sophisticated as yoga. Yes, they can. You wanna run that by us again, punk? No need to get hot under the collar. Why don't you join us? We can deepen our friendship as we refine our beauty through yoga. As if, okay. You can't fill your belly with beauty. I'm trying to not like say that in like a Brooklyn accent for some reason. He's so stiff because you're touching without consent. Stop. I mean, he's helping. Well, they sure make a hornet look cuddly. I can't believe you invited them without to join us like that. They would have immediately understood the joy of yoga if they only tried it. Oh well. I almost forgot I was in the middle of helping you. Pardon, let us continue. No, I don't really... Appel? Yes, Phil? This is just my imagination. Are you doing your best impression of a squashed frog? I'm sorry, I'll be more careful. Rook, I doubt there will be any problems so long as you are beside him, but I'm counting on you to instruct him properly if need be. Appel has much to learn when it comes to manners and aesthetics. I do? You were offended by the way those Savannah class students were so rudely interrupted us, weren't you? Palmer students must not involve themselves in such wait, why is my brain like adding on there? Palmer students must not involve themselves in such base squabbles. Is that understood? Hi, Jay! Understood. Yes, sir. And Rook, if I hear Appel has gone into any fights with other dorms during the time we're filming, both you and he will be expelled from the club. No, the dorm. But I'm not even an official member of the club. What was that? Never mind. I mean nothing, sir. In any case, do refrain from any ill-advised actions that might sully Parmafor's reputation. We avoided poison. I will ensure nothing. That nothing. Oh, help! I was sure that does not happen. That's perfect English. That's not him speaking poorly. That's perfect English. There they are again, shooting the breeze like they're all buddies. Hello? Jay, don't cheer! Jay! I'm amazed that they can speak to the Vil so casually, and that's even putting aside the fact that he's their house warden. I still get nervous at his presence, probably because I've been seeing him on TV and in magazines since before I even came here. Yeah, they're really something to be able to talk like to him like that. Don't do more. Don't spend your money. Stop giving me head pats! How many times people have been giving me head pats? I haven't been paying attention. Hey, Rook. My, you're here early, Appel? Yeah, classes ended earlier than usual, so... Hello! And you all are here as well, I suppose that means we will be the first to Stop! Give me headbats. I hate it here. I see the headpat counter going down. You're gonna overload the system. And you are all here as well. I suppose that means we'll be the first to enter the club room today. Is the club room like messed up? Vil's unable to make it today because of work, so I'll be instruct you in his... Something's wrong? Lavanche, look at this. It's awful. Oh no, Vil's costume is torn to pieces. Not just his costume, but the whole set too. Ah! Is it just me or does the red... Oh, hold on. That took me out a little bit. Is it just me or does that red paint... Stop giving me headbats! I hate it here. Incomplete beauty is left... a message left by whoever destroyed the costume. Well, if nothing else, one thing is clear. This is a declaration of war. This is so much cheaper than Emoji Crimes. If I make a highlights reel of this whole stream, I need to have this in the highlight reel. Well, if nothing else, one thing's clear. This is a declaration of war. You're saying someone did this on purpose to sabotage the film club? But who? Also, why would they sabotage the film club? Who would sabotage a film club? How would you sabotage a film club? There's nothing to do in the film club but watch movies or make short films. And you're not even going to be in a festival, sounds like. Hey, don't these kind... oh my god, you can't speak English. Hey, don't these kind of look like the claw marks to you? Yeah, maybe someone from Savannah Claw was behind it, but the question is why? It could have been those punks from yesterday. You mean the ones who interrupted us while we were doing yoga? Yeah, one of them said something like, "You can't fill your bellies with beauty." So because they were upset about that, they tore up Vil's costume and left that message on the wall? Oh my god, you're still doing... Glitter, how many points do you have? Glitter! Glitter! Stop! Stop. Stop. Stop with this. If they had a problem with us, they should have confronted us directly. This is so cowardly. Wow, Appel, you're not even an official member but you're still getting angry on our behalf. You're a stand-up guy. Well, yeah, they gotta be more crooked than a barrel of fish hooks to a... I mean, who wouldn't get angry over something so underhanded? Right, we can't just let them get away with this, with destroying our costumes. Let's find them and give them an earful. Yeah! Rook. Wait, everyone! Nope, they're gone. My, they're all so hot-blooded. Aren't you going with them, Rook? No, I'm too aggravated. The loss of such beautiful work of art to do anything about it. Well, I'm gonna go try to stop them. Who would have imagined this would happen on a day when our house warden's gone of all days? No, perhaps this is precisely because he's gone. Incomplete beauty, We must resolve this before Vil returns. I should search for any evidence leading to the culprit. First, the tears on the costume. Yes, I knew it. They look like cat marks, but they most certainly not. You spent 2,000 channel points on head pets. Oh my god, help me. Y'all are weird. This is the work of a pair of sewing scissors, 25 centimeters in length. And based on the angle, I say it would be wielded by a right-handed person. Don't. Okay, I'll give you something better to do it with once I can figure out my streaming schedule again. If they had the costume up to their torso with their left hand and cut with their right hand from shoulder down to the waist, I would surmise the culprit is approximately, why do you know that? 168 to 172 centimeters tall. That narrows it down. The moment I discern the first traces of my prey is always... words, sweet. But I mustn't let myself get too sidetracked. Why are you sniffing it? Ah, yes, I know who I'm after now. The hunt is on. Saccharin? Shut it. We got nothing to do. We didn't do nothing. Why would we care about your silly little costumes? If you had an issue with us, you should have just said it to our faces. It isn't very manly to pull a prank like that. What'd you say? We're getting nowhere with this. Let's settle things once and for all. Bring it. You little dandies are no match for us. Oh my god. Stop right there. What? Oh. Huh? I heard Haikyuu and I went, what? All the magic spells were deflected. Rook? Put away your magic pens, all of you. It is forbidden to use spells in personal brawls. Besides which, the fair gentlemen of Santa Claus deserve none of your ire. They had nothing to do with what happened. They didn't? What he said. Why you gotta drag us into your weird junk? We're out of here. Shush. You don't need it. It's fine. That's ridiculous. Who else would wreck our stuff besides them? This incident was, in truth, a tragedy born in passion. The true culprit is you. Me? Me? Is me? Eat me! I'm the true culprit. Yeah, all this money is gonna go to the Azul overblock card. That's truly what it's going to. Sorry, I see Epel in the background, just like, what is he talking about? This incident, in truth, is tragedy born in passion. The true culprit is you. Oh my god, help me. Did you just... Did you subscribe just to get the Mephisto emote of just Mephisto getting shook? Is this why you subbed? Oh my god. What? No way. He couldn't have done it, Rook. He's a member of our very own costume department. I didn't read that. Hold on. Exactly, you saw that awful thing the culprit wrote. I'd never do that. Yes, I did see. That's exactly what felt off to me. Savannah Class students reject the concept of beauty outright. They wouldn't care whether it's incomplete or not. So why would they use a word like that? This led me to closely inspect the tears in the costume, the tears in the costume, which finally pointed to you. How'd you figure? Those lacerations were created by scissors in a way that intentionally misled the beholder to assess them as claw marks. And I was able to ascertain the culprit's height and dominant hand, which lined up with you. Why am I still getting head pats? Hi, Softy! Oh, I didn't even read that again. But I have even more proof. I have the destroyed costume. Take a look at the lining. Huh? What about it? The sewing is amateur at best. Even Vil is only going to wear it once for the filming. He would demand the utmost quality from the fabric to the stitches. He would never accept such a sloppy job. So what you're saying that the costume that got caught up wasn't the real one, but a fake? I have no idea what's going on here anymore. Same, Epel. Precisely, when setting to the despicable deed, the culprit faltered, not daring to damage Vil's true costume. But most importantly, the fake one was made to fit Vil's measurements perfectly, even though that was hardly necessary. How did you know that they fit him perfectly? Actually, no, I don't. It's Rook. I don't want to know. And there are only 2 people in the school who knows Vil's exact measurement besides the man himself. The first is moi. The first is me. That's what he says. And the other is the guy in the costuming department who takes everyone's measurements. It is no use feigning ignorance at this point. So would you be so kind to tell us, my phone's on low battery, would you be so kind to tell us what happened? I did it because I was jealous. Because you and Epel are so friendly with Vil. I'm not sure I would describe us as friendly. He's always yelling at me. At least he pays attention to you. I joined the film research club because I looked up to him. I did everything so I can get on his good side. And yet, it hasn't brought us any closer together at all. That's why I thought if I got you two to pick a fight with another dorm, then Vil would kick you both out of the club. Well, ain't you bitter as a gal? Why am I still being head pat? I'm sorry for causing you all so much trouble. I'll take responsibility for everything. Quit the club. Quit? No, you can't do that, my dear costumer. What? Why not? Because you clearly are driven by your passion, and passion is nothing to be ashamed of. You would never have been able to create such a convincing fake if you're not so devoted. The work your fervent fingers is a beautiful thing indeed. Phil would be most displeased to lose your talent, thus I propose you atone for this instant by continuing to contribute to the club. He's right, you're better at sewing than the rest of us. We'd be up a creek without you. Come on, let's head back. We have a lot of work to do before Vil gets back from his job. Okay. And so the mystery is solved. That was amazing, Rook. You must have a really good eye to notice it was a fake. No, it was an utter lie. No one sews anything by hand anymore. We use machines now. I'm as stupid and naked. I can only discern so much. That's how it's been a ruse. What? How do you know it was a fake? The truth is much more simple. I could tell from the scent. You could hardly smell any of Phil's unique cologne on it, so I knew it wasn't his. Seriously? You can tell by the scent? That's kind of creepy. You must understand, Appel, that the hunter is nothing without a keen sense of smell. Oh, help. Knowing your prey's scent allows you to identify them and track their whereabouts. For example, for lunch today, you had... What? No, stop. I'm a man, not a bloodhound. For a second there, I thought you were an amazing detective, but now I'm back to thinking that you're just weird. It's sign up for Disney of makeup. Okay. We got all the SSR done. We have like 4 more to do. I'll do the last 4, but my phone is about to die. So we'll see what we can get up to. We'll do the labware and then we can figure out these 2. Oh wait, are we gonna see Trey in this? I hope so. I like Trey. Vice Warden Hunt, what are you doing hiding behind a pillar? Good morning. Nice weather we're having, no? What a fine day to observe a certain someone? Huh? Ooh, I don't see anyone here besides you. Him! Look there. He's about to emerge. You mean that speck off in the distance at the end of the courtyard? Man, you're eagle-eye. Don't call Twisted Wonderland Disney Omegaverse. We have too many fanfics in the fandom for that. Also, hi, Leona. Yes, that'd be Roy the Lions, the king of beasts. Just look at that magnificent yawn. It provides a perfect view of his carnivorous canines. Who yawns that widely in public anyway? You should probably steer clear of King Scholar. Why is that? It's not every day I see such powerful quarry. If those sharp fangs of his pierce my windpipe, why I be done in an instant. The very notion makes my heart quiver. Rook! Rook! No! Don't go on the no! Don't go on the fridge! Oh my god. Someone get Pinky. Oh, what is this? Someone's approaching your Leona from the other direction. Let's see. Chapter on indication begins on page 83. Oh, that's Appel, a freshman from our dorm. He should know better than to walk and read at the same time. He's liable to trip and fall. From the text, it appears to be a book on linguistics. So a diligent student. You could read his book from all the way over here? I could barely make out that was Appel. Rook isn't being the Omegaverse allocations. Stop! The worst part is he probably was one of the few humans in Savannah Claw. So, like, he isn't beating the Omegaverse allocations. A sleeping lion, a fresh piece of fruit. I summarize their past will lead them to. Oh. A pal ran into King Scholar. We should go bail him out before he gets into real trouble. That will be necessary. This lion has better things to do than get angry at cubs. Pardon me, I'm sorry about that. There, you see? A king knows how to That's not a real word. That's not a real word. That's not a real word. How splendid the lions is. He would make for such fine hunting quarry indeed. Yeah, totally whatever you say. Softy, that's not a real word. Softy's, that's not a real word. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. No, it's not a real word. Hey, Leona, grab me some grub from the buffet. Oh, wait. That was... sorry, Ruggy. You would never order Leona to do something. Hey, Leona, grab some grub from the buffet. You good with that for lunch? Sure. Here you go. Better clean your plate. What is this? A few veggies won't kill you. They're all edible, so stop whining and eat them. Look, I made sure your favorite meat was on there too. Ugh. Hello there, Roidy Lions and Monsieur Dentalion. Whoa, yikes. Great, just what I needed. What do you want, Rook? I know you've been lurking around me a lot lately. There's no need to be so cold. We're classmates, remember? Roidy Lions, Leona, is this ticket? No good. Why do you even ask? Why even ask if you're just gonna sit down anyway? Simmer down, Ruggy. You're wasting your breath on this guy. Ugh. Actually, I came to verify a rumor I heard. Oh yeah, a rumor? Rumor has it the Alliance has a distaste for vegetables. I shouldn't be surprised. Your appetite is quite carnivorous. Who told you that? The fellow next to you. Dude, why do you have to snitch on me? Ruggy, you little... Look, Rook had me by the tail. I mean, he wouldn't stop following me around until I gave him some dirt on you. Meh, whatever. That's right, look. Look? That's right, Rook. I can't stand vegetables, so... Glitter, it's not a real word. Crowley uses it all the time. Well, Crowley makes up stories all the time. He says he's gonna bring us home, and look where we are. Yo, Leona's a lying beastman. He ain't designed for veggies. No, I'm not checking Discord. It's not real. I was just fact-checking a story, really. There's nothing more to it for now, anyways. I'm glad I got to see you eating, Leona. Mid-meal is when creatures are the second most vulnerable, right after sleeping. Ruggy, I'm changing seats. Oh, whatever for. You can't expect me to eat a meal in peace with you eyeballing me from the side. I wouldn't even enjoy my meat that way. Goodness, I did not mean to offend. Meals are supposed to be one's finest joys, after all. My phone is again dying. What would you say to dinner on the opposite side of the table sometime then? That way I could see you from the front. Come on, Ruggy. Hey, way up, Leona! Rather cute. The way his tail thrashes about when he's irate. Indeed, the stronger the prey, the more I'm driven to snare it. That's the hunter in me talking, I suppose. Was that 2 or that was at 1? I think it was 2. Wait. I'm tired. It's past my bedtime. Trey! I know he took this elective too, but he's nowhere to be found. Looking for someone, Rook? You seem rather antsy today. The Roy Alliance, matter of fact, I saw him leaving the classroom, but knowing Leona, he's probably skipping lab. I never see him actually try to do a lab exercise in earnest. Ah, that's a pity. I want to see him swap out his usual knife and fork for a flask and beaker. I love how Rook looks around his classmates, something ominous and cryptic, just leaves. That's the impression I'm getting from him today. That really is what... Rook isn't harmless. Rook is harmless, he just is weird. I have no idea what you're on about. Are you still meddling in the affairs of people from the other dorms? That's a rather uncharitable way to put it. I prefer to call it field work. Leave it what you will. A wilted rose by other name will smell as foul. Oh, shoot. Is it just... I did not... No, I did not press that. What is this? Is the Roy the Poison Press jealous? You're the fairest in the school, of course. You don't need to feel threatened. Thank you. Enough with your jokes. They're not even funny in the least. Brutal as always, nonetheless. I could watch Leona all day and never tire of it. Especially on days nice as today. See him soak up the sun invokes very savannah he calls home. What? See something out the window? When I speak of the devil, it's Roy the Lions himself napping under a tree by the field. Have Rook and Lilia met? Yes. Yes. They have met. Is that right? I can't see that far, but I suppose you can. I've always had an excellent vision. He really is like a lion lounging in the savannah. I fail to see what got you, Vil, work with me here. I fail to see what you get out of watching him. After all, he's just a pretty face. Now, cease this farce and get back to your lab exercise. The king of Savannah, Roy the Lions. By all appearances, he looks defenseless, and yet his ears are pricked, poofed, that he's aware of his surroundings as ever. His posture can use some refinement, however, if a hunter attacked, it would take him longer than necessary to spring away to safety. I can only rue the fact that I have no bow and no arrow on hand this moment. Wait, hold on, my brain just broke again. I have no bow and arrow on hand this moment, this most opportune of moments. I need these. Oh yeah, I forgot. Malleus tried to kill Rook for talking to Lilia. He literally went, that's my grandma. Grandpa. Don't talk to Grandpa. Oh, do you notice me? Truly a wild animal's instincts are nothing to scoff at. And anyway it goes. And so our game ends for now. Rook, you're not working. May I remind you that we're in the middle of a lab exercise here? Oh yes, I best focus on my work. The napping lion knows me anyway. You are my vice house warden, so I'll give you a fair warning. While Leona is a little more than a good-looking layabout, he is quite troublesome when angered. Do not let your provocations get out of hand. Is that an order, sir? You're welcome to take it that way. I would prefer to avoid any senseless quarreling with other dorms. Only a fool would pick a fight with a herd of wild beasts out of idle curiosity. And I do not recall picking a fool for my house warden. And my VTuber, my phone died. But can you be normal? No. But of course, as your house warden, I would never do anything. Well, yeah. I'm just gonna be standing like this now. Okay. Rip. I would never do anything to disappoint you. I'd be lying to say if I didn't get my hunter's blood boiling every time I look at him, though. So I ache to corner that calm quarterly just enough to make him bare his fangs. Oh, to find myself in a position to make him squirm. I'm out of bits, but I'm sending head pats in spirit. Stop! So you believe that he must be you believe that he must be every bit as a savage on the inside as he's placated on the outside, is that it? Here's an idea. Join the Spell Drive Club. Leon is the captain of it. You can compete with him as much as you like in that setting. Most enticing process to be sure. But if I were to join the Spell Drive Club, I wouldn't be able to assist you with the film club you run. Hence, it's out of the question. My, now you're talking like a model vice house warden. I mean it. You know. I did not say as much regarding my enrollment in the science club. Creating smoke and dyes is my way of providing support for the filmistic you strive for. And that means more than anything else to me right now. Because it means I can support something beautiful with my love. It's true, there's nothing in this school more beautiful than I. My house warden deserves a front row seat to bear witness to my life's work. I urge you to exercise discretion and ensure that you do not lose that seat. Because I would replace you immediately if you got our dorm into trouble. I'll tread carefully to avoid getting sacked. I happen to quite like my position, you see. After all, it gives me the closest view to... there's a view of Yearville, oh Ferris, in the school. Oh. I just dropped a bunch of keychains on the floor. Just so I could charge my phone. After all, it's giving me the closest view to... Oh, yeah, I don't need to boost up Ville's ego by saying that twice. So you say, now cease your rambling and take your lab work more seriously. It wouldn't do for the poem for our house warden to fail an assignment and tarnish our good name. I am Mephisto. Alright. We got two more reading. Am I able to charge this actually? Hold on. Oh, my switch is plugged in. Ah! Everything's falling to pieces. Plugging my switch. Plugging my phone in. Picking up the keychains I just dropped unceremoniously onto the ground. Is this the one with Lilia? Does anyone know? Is this the one with Lilia? I understand that it's part of our curriculum but merely running around is such a bore. I barely read all of Adia's. Hey, Chris, for Adia's birthday, do you want to stream? Because I will stream for Adia's birthday. I'll make decorations. Ah, yes, you there from Class C. Why not take advantage of this joint exercise and join me in a chat, perchance? Oh, a what now? I speak of the game of tag, a game of cat and mouse, if you will. Naturally, I'm the cat. What say you? I'll pass. Then what about you? No thanks. That's regrettable. I suspect you enjoy him more than you expect. tag is not only a solid workout, but also affords one the opportunity to analyze their prey and corner them with perfect target traps. There is no greater pleasure in the world than relishing a moment where you have ensnared some beauteous, powerful creature. Shiver. What's the matter with everyone? Hi, Malleus. Hi, Malleus. It's because he takes the field. He will finish the assigned exercise within seconds, and then the rest beneath that tree as usual. I'm very fascinated. Hey, wait, Rook, where are you going? It's dangerous to get that close to Malleus. Bonjour, roided dragons. Do you need something, Power4? No, I simply take an interest in you. Or more precisely, your lifestyle. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? I offer no guarantee that I'll answer. The fey creature known as a dragon. What animal would you say you represent? Oh, this is the one where he insults Malleus. What? Judging by the horns, they say herbivore of some kind, perhaps similar to an alpala. That's an animal. Or antelope, but I cannot be right. Now, if one were to assist retaliation of a lizard or a crocodile, I would find that dubious as well. Dare compare a dragon to a lizard? Do you have a death wish? I have angered you. I was only drawing upon familiar examples. I mean, no ill will. The land is where I was born. The land I was born is a rolling plain of beauty lit by the setting sun. There, where nature bounty is abundant, dwells multitude of free-ranging animals. I used to frolic with such lovely creatures before I came here to Night Raven College. Rook wants to hunt a dragon. Yes. Now there, I could practice. I could play chat per che the ducks till die. Yep. Though the game always ends in me staring at my prey. I see you like the sound of your own voice, but it seems to me you only came to brag about your hunting prowess. Yes, well, hunting is what I do best. Though upon coming here, I realized that my experiences are quite lacking indeed. I never hunted a dragon for once. Do my ears detect a jest? You better watch what you say, human. The fact that Malleus says human, he's insulted. He never says human. He calls us human a child of man, but he never calls us human. Even the Roy the Dragons openly displays his rancor every now and again. I almost expected fire to shoot for your mouth. If I did, you would be vaporized in an instant. So dragons can truly breathe fire. So the Fae are more akin to monsters than animals. Oh no. Whatever is the matter, Roy the Dragon? Are you intentionally trying to infuriate me? Yeah, Malleus is pissed. I had thought you a that's not Rook. I had thought you a boorish fool, but I cannot imagine that. Oh God, Bill would select such a man as second in command. Okay, let me see if I can pronounce his last name. Schoenet? German. What is your aim? If you truly earn your position as Tiasomnia's house warden, you've truly earned your position as Tiasomnia's house warden, I see. You saw right through me, I only desire to play a game of tag with you. Throwing your prey off balance and luring them into your territory is a basic hunting technique. I do not have a surplus of time that I would waste it with rising to your obvious provocations. A hunter who chases prey that exceeds his abilities will only find himself hunted instead. Unless you want to cut your life short, I suggest you resist your impulses to jump straight head first into my line of fire. One more question. Oh, he left. The smoldering rage that hides behind Roided Dragon's mysterious facade chased me in. However, if I push much further, I may anger my own house warden, so I might proceed with care. Rook has to be the #1 rage baiter in the whole cast. It's either Rook or it's Octavanel in general. Like, all of Octavanel can do it. No! It's Ace. Ace is the rage baiter. Oh, another Leona one, I just realized. God help me. Bonjour, Monsieur Dandelion. Is there another fine day? Is it another fine day for hunting, no? God, you're back again, Rook? Sorry, but I got no clue where Leona is. I'm not his keeper, you know. It's not like I keep my eyes on him 24/7. That's quite alright. No doubt Roided Lions is taking one of its cat naps elsewhere. Besides, I came here today for you. May I touch your tail? Which Rook would outrage bait all of Octavanel and Ace. I want to see it now. We saw him do it to Floyd. That is true. That is true. Okay, wait. When did you get behind me? My, but you do have such luxurious fur. Far softer than what I imagined. Alas, if only you had a little bit more meat on your bones. You aren't dieting, I hope. What does that have to do with anything? You must forgive my minor foible of speaking at length without explanation. I'll be direct. Tell me Leona's weakness. Huh? Yeah, right. I see the black tuft at your end of your tail is mostly fur. Eek, wait, would you knock that off? We suppose it's only natural you would be reluctant to divulge such valuable information. Your bond is strong as diamonds, even with its peculiarities. Good luck, Softy! God, we're almost done. I think an end stream. What are you getting at? I don't speak fancy pants, so spit it out. For your information, I am a most willful hunter. I'll not be leaving until you divulge that which I wish to know. You want to listen for garbage, do you? I love how Rook keeps collecting info to hunt and then never hunts. I mean, at this point, he's just having fun. Naturally, give you something in return for your cooperation. In this world, it's one of give and take, after all. So how about some of Ville's special hair oil? Let it soak in your tail overnight, and voila! Your fur will be glistening like the morning sun. Is it too arid here, is it? Look how your poor tail weeps for moisture. Hey, quit touching that! Don't pet me! Ruggy is having the time. Oh, I discovered your weakness instead. Not the sides, anything but my sides. Okay, I'll tell you what his weakness is. Now let me go. Will you? Merci! However, I do keep in mind that no true hunter will abandon the chase before their prey sheathes its claws. I trust you follow. Ugh, give me a sec. So, okay, Leona's weaknesses are... Lions and hyenas are both apex predators of the savannah, which means if I were to divulge further on your weakness... Ugh, no! I remember it now. It's vegetables, okay? Vegetables. You cannot mean the common ones offered as a part of any dish. Yeah, if I didn't heap them on his plate whenever we're at a buffet, he wouldn't eat any vegetables at all. And even when I do, he just makes the worst scowl and while barely touching them. I see, that's rather an unexpected side to him. Yes, this will do nicely. That's all, really? I figured you'd keep on asking me until you got something more, You were under the impression I was searching for something akin to a physical... I know that's Achilles. Achilles heel. Let's just stop with the French. Let's just say what it is. It's the Achilles heel. That may suffice for a mere beast, but my opponent is the roided lions. I prefer something more exhilarating, like when one side slides a pawn across the chessboard. Or when one leads a beauty in the first dance. Okay, I got it. Like, none of that. I told you to stop touching my tail. Myra, how rude of me. It's so pleasant to the touch, I couldn't help myself. Hyena fur is much softer than I imagine. How does Leon even deal with you all the time? He is a classmate and a friend, as well as a rival who puts my skills to the test. At least, he is for now. Oh my god, thank god, we're done. Oh dear, would you look at the time? I've tarried here for too long. I must be off to my next class. It pains me to leave behind a tale so fine, but c'est la vie. Whew, finally free! Before I do depart, I believe your fur texture would suit a scarf better than a carpet or coat. Wouldn't you agree? Alright, I'm done. I'm done. This man. If I have to read one more piece of French, I'll throw myself into my computer screen, I swear. Alright, we're done. Those are all the vignettes I have of Rook. Lilia's birthday is on January 1st, so we can read all the ones I have for him, which are, not many, actually. I don't have many of his. Alright, well, that could always be changed. If Silver's card is coming out, then it'll probably be reruns of the Dream cards. Either way, I'm going to bed. God. He's so weird. Alright, I give you head pats. Good night. I'm done here.